Folks, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hopefully it fixed itself and it's focused now, but I can't get this sucker to focus. Sucker be my phone. It just like stopped working. And it's all because of an update, I think. Because it did update. But the update made it worse. So that's fun. I've turned it off and turned it on again. I've made sure there's no more updates. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's not cold. It's another one of those days where a hoodie just feels good. It's probably because I'm so sunburnt. Like, I'm so sunburnt, even though I do use sunscreen. I'm convinced the sunscreen comes off because I get so fucking dirty. Like, these pants were pretty freaking clean yesterday. Yesterday was our first work day back on Tuesday. It is now Wednesday in the morning. These pants were not this dirty. It is what it is. Part of the game. But if my pants are this dirty, you can imagine what my face and my arms looked like. That was sketchy. It looked like there was something on the train tracks ahead of the terrain. Uh-oh. This lady's just pulling in. Is she gonna get it? She's in the Mercedes. Oh, she's running! Ah! Wow, they held it. Look at this. Do you see how blurry and shaky this is? What is going on here? But if I bring it to like 2x zoom, it's better. Oh dear God. I wonder if I keep it zoomed in the van. Whoa, you guys dizzy yet? It is better. I don't know what you're gonna be looking at. I don't even think I can angle it up that high without it dropping. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Folks, this is like a rough coffee talk, I feel like. Am I in the picture? I don't know. That's weird that it works with it zoomed. How do I call and complain about that? Anybody know how that works? Like, hey, your update like screwed shit up. I don't know. I don't know. And now I'm just like hunched over, like I can't stand up. All right, so it's about right here. About even with the hat. I don't know why I'm giving such a damn, because it was blurry the whole time before. Anyways, it's about even with the hat. Oh yeah, it's good. Oh, I could just stand up. What am I smoking? Gosh. Pilot, what am I smoking, dude? What am I on drugs? What am I on drugs? Some of the guys thought I was on drugs yesterday. But turns out it wasn't me that it was on drugs. It was another guy that was on drugs. Not really. Well, I hope not. But he might be. I don't know. I didn't have to drug test to get on the job, so he might be on drugs. But, where was I going with that? We had to measure something out. We had to have a beam on a certain spot. And I'm like, okay, yep, we're right there. Weld it. So it gets to being welded. And then the foreman from down below is hooting and hollering, that's crooked as fuck. What the fuck you doing? Just like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I feel stupid. Because that definitely said 12 inches. Just like you said. 12 inches. So I'm like, the other side's got to be screwed up. Like, my side's good. The guy looks, tape measures it. Right on 12, dude. I don't know what to tell you. And he goes to my side. He's, no, man. This is like 13. I'm like, what? Like, no. And he was convinced that I had my tape measure not flat, but on an angle, which will give you a different measurement. But even still, like, it should then make it longer, which would have had me bring it. Anyways, a third party then was involved and confirmed that I was actually good on 12 inches. And the other side was indeed screwed up. But the beam before that was screwed up too, because he measured from the same spot, which was the wrong spot. So we just continued the fuck up and made everything wrong, which bothered me. Well, I don't call the shots, so whatever. Sometimes gotta let shit go. Oh man. Yep. It's Tuesday. I haven't done a coffee talk in like 3-4 days. I went down to my parents' house this weekend. That was really nice. Somehow, I still managed to spend $70 at the grocery store yesterday. 27 of that $70 was lunch meat though. Which you're probably scoffing, like, what did you buy? Like 8 pounds of, Angus roast beef? Funny you ask. No, I didn't. I got a pound of cheddar cheese. Vermont cheddar. Shouldn't be that expensive. And I got a pound and a half, which is it's quite a bit, of just oven roasted chicken breast. Like, nothing crazy. $27. God. Did we talk about how expensive the apartments across the street are? Like, maybe they think I live in there and I can afford that kind of lunch meat because I can afford that kind of apartment. Not the case. Not the case. And, Dr. Melissa, for the record. Hey, what are you doing over there? The Stop and Shop card or phone number associated with Mom's Stop and Shop account is the home phone number because it worked yesterday. Just saying. You wrong. Are you guys driving the truck up or the car?
Because if you drive the car up, I'll keep using yours so you can use the gas points. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that. No, you're definitely not taking the car up because you have too many totes to fill with IKEA totes, which will just be containers for containers. The doctor needs her head checked. She's buying containers to switch containers. Where am I rambling at here? Where are we at? I don't know. Took Pilot on a good run yesterday. That involved the dog park as well, which is great because it just gets him so freaking tired. Because we run there, which isn't too bad. You know, it's maybe, I don't know, it's not even a 10-minute run. One direction. Like, not even.
He plays for like,
oh God, like 20 minutes while I catch my breath. And then we continue the run. Which the second leg is a little bit longer than the first one, but not by much. It really still isn't that far. It is funny though, because a couple of the people were like, "You do what?" I'm like, "Yeah." Especially one guy is like, "Oh, where's your van?" I go, "It's still at the T." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, right here." He goes, "Oh my God." Smitty. He has a Tesla. He was super excited when I first showed up. And promptly took me to his Tesla. I feel like to show off. The one thing I didn't like at all about that was the door handle. You have to like push in one side to like pull the other side. I'm like, what if your hands are full? Like, does nobody hold a fucking coffee if you drive a Tesla? Like, am I supposed to like hold my coffee, get a finger out there, push it open, grab the handle and open it? Like, that's stupid. Hey, get out of the middle of the parking lot. That doesn't mean lay down. Guys, look at this. Look at this jamoke. Or should I say jabroni? He's just sitting in the middle of the park. I gotta zoom out and it's gonna get crazy, but to give you an idea how far away he is. He's just sitting out there. I bet you a ton of people at this lot think this is just like an abandoned dog. Or that I'm like some druggy homeless person. When the joke is, I'm neither. I guess I'm kind of homeless. No, not really. But they do have a druggy problem. But it's not me. And it's like the 18-year-old kids that apparently have nothing better to do. And my thing is like, there's beaches here. There's beaches. There's like nice places to hang out. What seems like. So like, you guys have nowhere better to do your drugs or like just get blackout drunk than in the T parking lot? Like, what? Like, there's nothing cool to look at here. Like, nothing. Why would you want to hang out here? And it's not like they're doing it in the middle of the day. I mean, kind of. Like, they usually start like 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. Which is like pretty freaking early if you ask me. But the parking lot's being like well cleared out by then, you know, from the people coming back from the city. So if it's their idea of being like super covert and just blending in with the crowd, well, like there's this giant strip of all their cars. Meanwhile, like there's scattered cars all over the parking lot. because people park randomly and aren't just hanging out in the fucking parking lot. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. When we were underage, if I was gonna drink, because of course I did not, Mom, would never. Like, find a freaking field to go in. I feel like we were 70s kids. You go find like a spot to party in the woods. Or you find out whose parents aren't home. Or you find out whose parents don't give a shit. And just like, if somebody's over, their parents just leave them the fuck alone. They just do whatever they want. Like, so you're telling me you can't do that here? Like, not to mention, like, there's beaches. Like, just go to the beach. Like, I don't get it. Like, get yourself a Dunkin' Donuts cup. Put it in there. Good to go. And apparently weed's legal in Mass. Or, like, not legal, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Where the states are okay with it and you can buy it and then, I guess, smoke it or whatever. I don't know. Now, there's probably different rules on, like, how you can recreate with it. Like, I don't know if you can do it in public. Because there was a day that kids were just, like, smoking a bong right in their car. Which is, like, funny. But they weren't even baking it out. So it's like, come on, guys. You really doing this the right way or not? Pilot. What did I say about being in the middle of the parking lot? You gonna come over here or what? Kids these days, they just don't listen. Anyways. I don't know where I went with all that. I just started rambling pretty hard. But, yeah. That's what's going on. Yeah, spent the weekend in Connecticut. That was real nice. I'm biking with Joe and Meg. That was fun. I got a nasty flat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. I'm going to try. I might try to go snag some plugs or some patches and patch it from the inside. We'll see. But it's also one of those things where it's like, all right, so do I dump the money in patches and more sealant? Because my mountain bike tires they don't have a tube in them. You just put sealant in it, and it's almost like a car tire where the bead sits on the rim. Do I do that to then just possibly have it not work and have to buy more sealant and a brand new tire? Or do I just buy the brand new tire, sealant, call it good, new tire? You know, I don't know. Gotta find a bike shop around here first. Because I don't have an address, and I ain't going home this weekend. So, I'm not getting anything shipped to Mom and Dad. Oh, Courtney, I could use your address. But it's also already Wednesday, and I don't Amazon anything. Although I was close. I was close to Amazoning. I'm glad I didn't, though. Glad I didn't. Yep. Yeah. That's really all I got, guys. I'm just rambling. Egg sandwiches made. I don't eat those in the morning now. Well, I do, but I eat them on break. We have break at 9:30. So right now, I'll have like a bowl of granola or a bagel. And I'll save this. I'll wrap it up in tinfoil, but I'm letting it cool down so it doesn't get all soggy, you know? And then have it at break with my coffee mug. Not this one, because that would totally break on the construction site. The tumbler mug. But yeah, that pretty well wraps up my ramble, I think, for the morning. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. Folks, have a good one.